What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about Kasta. Now, Kasta is a payment solution for crypto. There's a couple of things I dislike about this, but there's quite a bit that it has going for it. Now, I'll break down the sort of token distribution because there's a very small supply. But I think this can still have a good run in the next bull cycle, and it's predominantly down to the fact that the use case isn't bad at all, and people are using it. So I'll break down the positives and negatives. You can draw your own conclusions. But I think this one is something that could do some damage potentially next bull cycle. Before I get into that though, guys, if you are new to this channel, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on this channel. They're also the first 26 coins I owned when I made this channel. Had you put in just $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos about them, and you were still holding them, which means you've done everything wrong, because there's no way you should be holding your cryptos after a bull cycle. But if you were holding all these coins still, and you wanted to sell them today, you'd be able to bank around 12k in profit. And that's having done everything wrong. So a $2,600 investment, you'd be getting back 14,700, which is not bad. Again, doing everything wrong. Remember, the principles of an investment are buy it, try and buy it low, try and sell it high. And there was a bull cycle in 2021. That's when it should have all been sold. That's when I sold them. That's when my friends sold them, followers sold them. And had you sold all these coins in 2021, when the markets were running rampant, the $2,600 investment would have netted you a profit of 123 grand. That's 123 grand from a $2,600 investment. Huge, huge difference. Now, as I said, I sold all these in 2021. They're not what I own. But if you want to see the coins that I own right now, the ones that are in my portfolio, the ones I believe long-term are going to be winners, go to copymycrypto.com. On the site, I share my entire portfolio. I let the members know anytime I buy or sell any coin. We also actually release videos every day, pretty much, talking about the markets. We've had pinpoint accuracy on the market moves for months and months and months now, calling the exact move of Bitcoin multiple times, to the point that we don't know how many times. If you're actually interested in the short term and how the market's moving, these videos are great for you. If you're a beginner, we have tutorials that are step-by-step, A to Z, that will show you how to get started in crypto. These are the same ones I send friends and family. But if you want to make these gains, if you want to have a spreadsheet that looks like this with these kind of profits, then go read the site. And remember that everything you read on there, you can verify on this channel. And if you like it, maybe I'll see you there. And if you don't, then obviously don't buy. But don't ignore it. Go check it out now. Now, Kasta. Kasta is a medium of exchange. Kasta is very, very similar to some of the stuff that's been out previously. Price point's around 2.7 cents right now. And it's an app. It's an app. So their mission is to steer the world towards global crypto adoption and crypto-based economy through making the asset a viable medium of exchange. It's built on Polygon, which is always a big plus. Polygon's very, very cheap, very, very fast. And they have a hybrid decentralized approach that allows users to send and receive crypto instantly and for free. And Kasta is a very simple app that anyone, whether you're a crypto expert or crypto newbie, can use. And you can earn on a day-to-day basis. Now, when we actually take a look at Kasta, first of all, key thing, only about 12% of the supply is out, which is worth noting. Although let's check the Explorer, because it may well be more than that. As we know, coin market cap often inaccurate. Yeah, we're not going to find out on this. Okay, so holders, they still have over 5,000 holders. Now that's pretty good for a coin that has a market cap of less than 5 million. That is pretty damn good for a coin with less than 5 million as a market cap. Now, it's a crypto payment solution. So It's a downloadable app on the phone, whether it's Apple or an Android. You can send crypto for free. As we said, it's complete. It's very, very fast, complete cross-border payments in a matter of seconds, and it's secure. Now, what I actually like about this is they've got easy swap, something called an easy swap engine that makes trading your crypto quite nice, right? Converting crypto, sorry. So you can use their conversion app to trade crypto very, very simply. The available tokens right now: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Kasta, Tether, USDC, BUSD, BNB, Matic, and Cardano, and more are to come. You can earn interest. The interest that you can earn is up to 8% if you're willing to lock your Kasta up. So you have to have at least 2,000 Kasta to lock it up, which I think works out at like, what's the price again? 2.6 cents. So if you have $2.50, $5, that would be like 200 tokens, so $50 would pretty much get you 2,000. So you would be able to earn like 8%. You can also stake others, and that will be coming. Now, I'll be keen to see what the percentage yields are going to be on that, because I'm always very, very, very aware that you do not want to see high percent yields on these stable coins. We've seen that go wrong so many times, Celsius Voyager, for example. But right now you can earn decent percent yields doing this. Now the Kasta token has more percentages coming out very, very soon. They've been up and running for, I think it's 14 months. They launched roughly, when was it? They launched on the 6th of January. So we're now at like the 7th of March. So yeah, it's pretty much 14 months. So it's worth noting that the private investors will be able to sell their coins in 4 months' time. So that's 9.1% of the total supply. 9.1% of basically 1.5 billion is, going to be 135 million. So that's going to be available to be dumped in 4 months. So it's worth noting that can happen. Then, in another 10 months' time, basically another 9% will be released. So again, they're the seed investors. They can dump again if they choose to. So you do have about 18% coming out across the next 10 months. So there is risk for dumpage there. That is worth noting. And that's something that's not ideal, but that's the fact. The rewards are variable emissions based on user adoption. So the more people that stake, the more people that are certainly going to earn, the more that will be released. So it's worth noting on that. Now, Kasta's actually got their debit card where you can use your crypto to buy coffee or pay for groceries. They are looking at adding a number of different features as well. IBAN transfer is coming. Send and receive euro is coming. Buying crypto using cash straight from your bank account is coming. And swap cash, so effortlessly swap cash for another currency at any time. That's all on its way. They are EU-based. They have an EU-based license that allows them to provide custodial services. That's a good sign. However, it is custodial. So it does have to be noted, and I don't like that at all. Particularly if you end up locking up a ton of your tokens and then we see a Celsius situation, that's problematic. But if we don't see any of that, what's worthy of noting right now, they're growing, they've got a good solid user base considering they are very low market cap, and the trading volume is pretty damn good when you put it into context of the market cap. Now, I always say you want at least 500,000 a day in trading volume, at least. But obviously you have to adapt based on the market cap of something. If something has a 400 million market cap, if it's only doing $500,000 worth of volume a day, that would really worry me. But this one is doing consistently over 200,000, like 250,000. I mean, even today, what are we on? 390,000 in trading volume for a market cap of 4.8 million. That's again pretty good. So traders are playing with it, probably on Bybit or Gate, probably on MEXC. Thinking about it, we can have a look. So traders are using it quite a lot. Yeah, volume Ascend X Bitmax. Oh, I'm surprised. Yeah, so people are trading it. There's a good amount of holders given its market cap. Its previous sort of line of significant line of resistance is going to be knocking around 40 cents. Now, granted, there's about 18% to be released over the next sort of 10 months. So we are looking at 18% of 1.5 billion. You're looking at 270 million coming out. So that massively increases the circulating supply. So there's a lot higher risk of dump. I still think this can potentially run up to around 40 cents. That would still, if there's an additional 270 million, looking at 450 million tokens knocking around, 40 cents could be done. Key level, 40 cents, could be done. That would put it at market cap of about 180 million, which is quite high, but it depends on a few things. If they do not grow the user base, of course it's not going to grow. Also, there's a massive risk of a dump from seed investors and from private investors. That has to, people have to be aware of that. That could easily happen. But there's a few things that are key here. It's how are they going to advertise? Because if they advertise effectively, obviously people will use it. Maybe not the people that got burnt by Celsius and got burnt by Voyager. And it's always worth noting, if it's custodial services, my personal perspective is stay away from anything that's that isn't non-custodial. You should always be in charge of your crypto. If they add these additional features of, being able to, a proper fiat crypto on-ramp, that would be massive, because we don't really see enough of them, and they're, whether you're in the UK or wherever, it's a pain in the arse trying to deposit cash and on exchanges these days. So Kasta could feasibly solve a problem in that regard. Again, they've got decent functionality. It's a very simple app to use. It's not one where I'd be going heavy in on anything but I still think there are gains here, because the volume's good, the holders are good, but there's heavy risk. And if you're a holder, I'd be very, very aware that in 4 months' time, they could dump on you in terms of the private sellers. In 10 months' time, the seed investors could dump on you. So heavy risk over the course of the next 4 to 10 months. But as always with an app or anything, watching growth is key. So do they add significant development to their platform? If they do, fantastic. Do they add to their holders? And that's the data that always needs verifying. And if you can verify that the holders are growing month on month, if you can verify that the users of the app are growing month on month, if you can verify that the features of the app are improving, then there's some potential here. But I would say heavy risk. It's not an app personally I would ever use, because again, I'm all for me, it's all about security. So non-custodial apps are always key. Well, just non-custodial services are always key. You have to be in control of your crypto. But from a simplistic standpoint, a lot of people will want to use an app that's simple and easy to use, and that is it. So I still think this could potentially do a run in price, but there is, without doubt, heavy risk over the next 4 months. If you're a holder, you do need to realize that in 4 months' time, there's going to be 135 million tokens released that can just be dumped to the market, and that could crush the price. So be aware of that. And then in another 10 months, and basically another 135 million. So again, be aware of that, because if you're a holder and you're someone with a heavy position in this could you could experience some significant pain in 4 months' time. But I can see this as an app being used, particularly by new retail, and people that are unfamiliar with the Celsius stuff and the Voyager stuff and the BlockFi stuff. So I do think there's a chance of price appreciation for this long term, but again, the holders have to grow. But again, but I reiterate, it's not one I would touch. It's not one I would touch in terms of an app, because it's not something I want. I want security. What do you guys think? Do you think a dump is about to be imminent in 4 months? And again, can you see retail coming in and using it? Obviously not people burnt by Celsius and Voyager and everything else, but can you see retail coming into it? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. These videos will make you money. When I'm talking about coins I don't like, they'll save you money. So don't miss them. Hit the subscribe button. And fundamentally, guys, if you want to see the coins I own, my long-term investments in this crypto space, head over to copymycrypto.com. On the site, I share every coin that I own. I let the members know what the coins are, the gains I think they can have, and the percentage of my money that I'm in on them. And if they want to copy along, they can. It's as simple as that. If you're looking for a spreadsheet that looks like this, if you're looking for these kind of gains, then this is a site you want to take a look at. We also do a lot more. We've got content out every day talking about the markets. We've got a series of tutorial videos. If you're brand new to crypto, these are exactly what you need. They're what I send friends and family that are getting into crypto. And look, guys, I have, the spreadsheet is public. You can see you can see what's on it. You can see and you can go through the videos and see what I've said. In 2020, no one was talking about Phantom being a big gainer. I said it would 100x at least. It's still up about 80x from when I did my Udemy course on it. And when I find the next Phantom, I won't create a course like I did last time. I'll simply go onto my site and do exactly what I do with all my coins, which is tell members about the coin, the gains I think it can have, and again, the percentage of my money I'm putting in. And if they want to copy, they can. And if that sounds good to you, finding the winners without doing 10, 15,000 hours of research, go read the site. And if you like it, you can join. If you don't have to. But keep watching the channel and don't ignore checking the site out. And maybe I'll see you there, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.